Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for round one of our Friendly Sealed League with our blue-black spells deck. And unfortunately, this is a mulligan, even on the draw. Just need more lands to make it happen, and one of them has to be blue. And even once we get there, the hand's not that great, so let's mull down to 6. And I think with a scry we can probably keep this, but this is pretty sketchy. It's basically a mull to 5 already. Ugh, I don't really want to go to 5. I probably shouldn't keep it, but I'm going to. My aversion to 5 is getting to me here, I think. All right. Scrutiny to buy us a turn as a fog and put a clue on the table, so if necessary. Opponent didn't do anything, so it's pretty good for us. Unfortunately, we're going to need some kind of action here, sooner rather than later. Opponent attacking with Loam Dryad means good news for us, I would say. Sure. Silent Observer, I guess, would be a decent draw. Ugh, Relentless Dead is not good, actually. So we need a swamp, although Mindwreck Demon is not going to be very good here. What I need is some kind of play, some kind of Silent Observer or something. I could Jace's Scrutiny to try to pop a clue, but this seems pretty bad value right here. Turn off auto yield, don't necessarily give it away that I don't have a counter spell. Swamp would be a pretty good draw. Interesting. So we're just going to pop their Thinger. Here I guess it's just Pale Rider discarding a land. Little late to the party, but this makes the Mindwreck Demon a little bit safer. Plus we might be able to eat something with the Jace's Scrutiny next turn. Like the turn after this, when we attack. The 1/5 flyer would be a very good draw here, I think. Kind of blank those spirit tokens. I guess Mindwreck Demon does a pretty good job of that too. Reaper of the Flight of Moonsilver. Okay, that's fair. Swamp. Swamp is pretty good. So I'm gonna play the Mindwreck Demon, which blocks this thing fairly well. We might start taking damage, but we can, we can mitigate that a bit because we have a Jace's Scrutiny. And a Rise from the Tides that can get into the yard here too. So I think I have to play the Mindwreck Demon. The question is, do I want to attack with the Pale Rider first? I think the answer is probably yes. I mean, and if they block, maybe we can Jace's Scrutiny and then Relentless Dead instead. No block seems fair. I always forget it has Skulk, which is pretty good too. Flample. And Gone Missing, Deadweight, Murderous comes home. Okay, so Jace's Scrutiny puts that online. Fairly well here. Actually, that makes Rise from the Tides pretty decent too. So actually, if I stop in my upkeep, where's my lock button here? I can decide if I want to Jace's Scrutiny first, or does this just go on the stack? Yeah. Graph Mole. Interesting. So do I want to save the 4 life? Don't think so. We'll take our beats here, I think. Deny Existence is decent here as well. So if I attack, we go 13. They crack back. We use Jace's Scrutiny on the Reaper. Take 2, go to 9. Deny Existence something. It's not bad either. Could also play Relentless Dead, which means we can double block the Graph Mole if it attacks. I don't think it will attack. That means that I can't play Jace's Scrutiny and Deny Existence, though. It's not great. I do feel like I want to counter something here. There, this stops us taking damage from our Mind Rack Demon. Let's just deny that. That's why we held the mana up. So now the question is... Nagging Thoughts. Nagging Thoughts into Just the Wind I think would be pretty good. Like we can bounce the Reaper and crack for 4, and then they have to replay the Reaper to get any kind of traction here. So let's start with that. Swamp. All right, not the best, not the best. However, we can... We can play Relentless Dead and not attack. Because going to 5 or going to 4 does not seem like something that I want to do. Relentless Dead needs to be double blocked. And then we can pop the Clue end of turn and then play Rise of Tides next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the yard. Yeah, that seems okay. We'll just hold back. Fortunately, Thing in the Ice is not going to get any value in this game. We're already halfway through our instants and sorceries, so... What we need are... We need to pull like a couple of Just the Winds here, I think would be very good. Sure. No value Provisioner, it's totally fine. Pop our Clue. Diregraph Colossus. I have no zombies in the yard. I have no zombies in the yard. I mean, I guess we just Rise from the Tides, right? Relentless Dead just gets double blocked. Although we can get zombie value out of it. We can get a token, but we're going to make like 5 tokens or whatever it is anyway. Skulk just gets blocked by the Graph Mole. Not in the best spot here, so... Well, let's stick to the plan. Make our zombies. Now we just need to find a way to get some damage through. Which we will with Just the Wind. Eventually. Do I need to play the swamp? What does playing the swamp do? No, I have the zombie ghoul, or the zombie horse that I can discard too. Opponent is getting close to delirium, just needs a creature and something else in the yard. Which is pretty easy. There we go. All right. There's a plan here. Warped Landscape does not do anything. We're going to play it anyway. I don't know how we get through these big butts, to be honest. Like, if I just attack with the Mind Rack Demon, that doesn't do anything. We take 5 on the crackback. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can block, 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 block. We take 5 on the crackback. Our opponent's just at 9, and we're at 4. It just does not seem very good here. Relentless Dead just can't attack. However, we can, if he blocks to kill it, we can play, get it back to the hand, play Diregraph, and then keep making, like, that's an awful lot of turns to make infinite zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. I guess Startled Awake is our plan here, is to stall as long as we can to Startled Awake. All right, I'm going to attack with the Relentless Dead here. Startled Awake doesn't even really get through because they have the 1 power blockers. You must double block. Might be afraid of a grotesque mutation. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yes, please. And we just can't play the Relentless Dead here, obviously, but we will do that next, and then we'll get a zombie token for value. Opponent has a lot of flyers. I'm actually considering siding in. Wow, Slayer's Plate. All right, I'm definitely considering sliding into the black-green deck. Okay, 7/5 trample. I mean, I guess I'll just kill that thing. He gets a spirit. 2, 4, 6, 8. If I put 3 in front of it, I take 1. I think I have to do this. If I do this and put a 4th in front of it, then I just take no damage. And he kills 3 of them either way. Yeah, let's do that. This is not good, though. Not good. What I need is a bounce spell. Oh, I should have got a swamp. I wasn't thinking there. Should have got a swamp. Silent Observer. Ooh, you block really well. Unfortunately, you don't block the Reaper of the Moonflight very well. I'm at 9. Like, they just put it on the Reaper and we chump block for a turn. Ugh, this is not looking very good. All right, let's play this. Make another zombie. Unfortunately, comes into play tapped. Swing with a mind. What? Swinging with a Mind Rack Demon does what? it probably gets triple blocked, and then we kill the Reaper plus the Spirit, which is not good. Because then a Slayer's Plate just goes on a Spirit and we just die. Alright. I don't think we're getting out of this game. I think we're a little too far behind. This Reaper of the Moonflight is very good here. Puts it on a Spirit token. I think we have to chump. Could block with the Mind Direct Demon, but then we're just dead next turn. So I think I have to chump and hope to draw some kind of bounce spell. All right. Like, again, we're just going to chump. Kind of missing out on those bounce spells. Should be really good here. You know, we wait for the attack and then they lose a Spirit token. Basically set them back for a turn for a Fog, but I don't think this game's going to go long enough. I think we're pretty far on the back foot here. Just trying to figure out, if I attack with a Relentless Dead, they block, I play it, I make another zombie, it doesn't do anything. It just comes in play tapped. If I play Silent Observer, it just chumps. Well. And I can't attack with the Mind Rack Demon because it's holding off the Reaper. Like if I do that, if I attack with the Mind Rack Demon, I take 5 on the crackback, minimum. I might be just be dead here anyway, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So take 4, block this thing. I'm pretty close. Oh, yeah. All right. Sideboarding. Let's switch it up. I need removal and I need it bad. So this has Fiery Temper, Uncaged Fury, Reduced to Ashes. Yeah. Let's just side right into the Black-Red Madness deck, I think. 100%. There's also the Black-Green deck. What does this one do? It does have a Watcher in the Web, which is pretty good. And a Kessig Dire Swine, which blocks very well. You know what? I'm going to try the Madness version. I really like this one too, and I really want to play this Slayer's Plate, so 2 can play this game, son. Let's do it. We might not be controlling enough to play the Startled Awake. Like in that game, we would have only connected with it once. It was never attacking through. It would have just got blocked by the 1/1s all day, or the 1/2 all day. And we didn't see any flip cards, like any green werewolves or anything like that, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist in this deck. In a sealed pool, I mean, you open so many flip cards. You're bound to get 1 or 2 in green. Or like a Missionaries in white or something like that. I mean, opponent's deck did what it said on the tin though, right? It's got a lot of flyers and just a lot of value creatures, it looks like. It's a pretty consistent deck from what I can tell so far. And Slayer's Plate is just so good. Like, you put it on a flyer and it's just ridiculous. Your 1/1 Spirit becomes a 5/3 flyer that is, you know, cost you almost nothing to generate, usually. sometimes against a tempo deck, it's Slayer's Plate is really, really bad. You know, against lots of bounce or something like that. And it's very tough to just play and equip at the same time when your opponent's tapped out, just to get the, you know, get at least one swing in before you get bounced. Keep it. Probably lead with the Neonate. Oh man, this is actually pretty good. Lead with the Neonate. Well, there's the removal in white and green probably can't deal with a turn 1 Aristocrat. Except the Loam Dryad, I guess. So if they have Loam Dryad, Aristocrat is bad. If they don't, then it's good. So let's do the Aristocrat. We can Bloodseeker a Twins. Oh, yes. Value City. All right, let's do this. Attack, attack. Madness the Twins. Perfect. And we have sack value on the Neonate to put +1/+1s on everything. 1/4 Scarecrow, you got it. How about Value City right here? Like attack, attack. You know, we sack the skeleton to the Aristocrat. Yeah, this is good. This is good. They probably just block the Ravenous Bloodseeker. But then they would lose it, to be honest. Like, I can just discard the Neonate. Alright, so let's sack the skeleton. And then, do I want to take them off of mana, is the question. Discarding the Neonate. It means they don't have a blocker. Makes it a 4/2. Next turn they can like pop it to get their planes. Which would be pretty bad for us. I mean, it might not be. If they don't have a play next turn, then I'm swinging for, like, this is 4 going to 11. That's just like, you know, with Uncaged Fury, that's just 10. I'm just going to let this happen. So, like, we swing team. If we draw land, we can... Oh, okay, so they actually had a play. That kind of sucks. So this means we can swing team, put a +1/+1 counter on everything. So we sack one thing that gets blocked. All right, so let's say that the Twins gets blocked. So we're in for 2, 4, 5. Sack this. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay, so that's lethal. I think. Yeah, you have to double block that. It has Menace. I'd actually prefer you double block that. So let's just double strike for the win. Five, 10, 11. Game. Okay, this deck is pretty sweet. This deck is very sweet. We saw big butts. Rush of Adrenaline does do a pretty good job of getting through big butts, actually. And we can cut, like, Spiteful Motives? No, I like Spiteful Motives quite a bit, I think. Rush of Adrenaline. Rush of Adrenaline, Uncaged Fury is a pretty big game. Just run it back. Run it back. I'm a big fan of this deck. I mean, granted I won, but like that was super aggressive. I mean, it was pretty much the best draw we could have got, I think. Like this is the best opening 7 maybe. One of the best opening 7s. Twins on turn 3. Plus an Aristocrat Skeleton. But, I mean, it's pretty punishing. It punishes our opponents quite hard if they don't come out of the gates, you know, with a nice defensive force. And then we still have the Slayer's Plate combo with anything. Yeah, I think I like this deck. I mean, I do like me some blue-black control, but it might not be a deck that's very good in this format. Yeah. I mean, it's a little slow, but we do have a Revenant we can play. And we are on the draw. So Revenant will be pretty good on the draw. Need a Swamp for Giss's Bidding or some kind of discard outlet, but we might get there. Like I said, we might get there. Oh, baby. How good is this? And they don't even come to play tapped. The best thing here would be our opponent playing something. That's not the best, actually. Definitely want to Giss's Bidding. The question is, do I want to kill a Thraben Inspector? I don't think that I do. So I'm going to attack. And I'm not going to discard here. And I think I'm just going to let this go. I mean, this is an obvious, like, Twins or something like that, but they might attack. We might get them. Slayer's Plate on the Thraben Inspector? Man, maybe I should have killed it. Murderous Compulsion is actually going to be decent here? Interesting. So if I play the Warped Landscape... I'm not popping it, so I'm going to play the Mountain here. Alright, so what's the play here? Attack with the zombies, obviously. When they go to equip the Slayer's Plate on the Thraben Inspector and then attack, I can discard Murderous Compulsion to kill it. Or I can just untap. I can just untap and reduce to ashes on it. No, I think I need to save the reduce to ashes, right? This does bait them into, well, this maybe says that they don't attack, which would be best actually. If they equip the Slayer's Plate and don't attack, that's really good for us. They're missing colors, so I want them to spend their mana on doing nothing, and then we can reduce to ashes it. Wow, is this just like +2/+2 and make a 1/1? Wow, it is. It's a pretty good game. It's pretty good. So that means this gets equipped with the Slayer's Plate instead. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Can't do anything about it, so. Mm-hmm. Wow, no attacks. This is going to be pretty huge here. This is going to be good. Reduced ashes on that thing. And then swing with both? Discarding a warp landscape to kill the Thraben Inspector. Because I really need his creatures off the table at this point. Yeah. This means they can't play a creature and equip it. And they're short on colors. I just like punishing here. Oh, that's pretty good. Let me see here. Oh, I'll definitely offer this. All right, so I wonder what the long-term goal is here for our opponent. Just make a 4/4. We're a little slow here. Our opponent has 6 cards in hand, and I assume they just have a ton of green stuff, which is going to get equipped to just the nuts here. But I mean, we do have a Murderous Compulsion. Like, we do have a Fiery Temper in the deck. We're not in a huge rush. Wow. Angelic Purge, sacking, and equipment. Okay. Mind Rack Demon? Oh, not Mind Rack Demon. So we can't get our zombie horse back, which kind of sucks, but... And here comes the Angelic... Or the Delirium Angel? No, not quite. Oh, is this like Avacyn? Avacyn would be so bad. I guess Avacyn can't block a Revenant. Can't melt steel beams. Here they pop for green. Play like a Byway Courier and equip it maybe, if they have a land. Let's see what they play. Trying to think about, I guess Slayer's Plate would be a fantastic draw for us, so maybe we'll get that. Maybe we will get that. Fiery Temper would be pretty good too. Like if they play like a Byway Courier or something, we can just pop it, swing for 6. Whatever it is, I hope it's not a human. The Slayer's Plate on a human is just annoying. Annoying as all heck. Alright. That's pretty big. That is annoying. That is friggin' annoying. We're gonna take like 12. Holy crap. Alright, I mean, what do? I attack and offer the trade because double striking humans are just ridiculous. Like, I take 12, and if they have aim high, I take 14. Yeah. %100% okay with that. Like, that thing is just ridiculous. We're gonna need some kind of gas here. Slayer's Plate on this thing would be decent, I suppose. Yeah, no, that'd be pretty good. Traverse the Elven Whale. Does he have Delirium? 1, 2, 3. Looks like it. Womp, womp, womp. Reaper of Moonflight is your best card here? Alright. That seems fair, I guess. Sure. I guess we get to kill it with Murderous Compulsion. They don't get any value. Sure. Okay, now a Hasty Dude actually is pretty good. Oh, Slayer's Plate is still pretty good too, but... Alright, here comes the Kessig Dire Swine, and now we're in trouble. Ooh, Unruly Mob. Actually, that's not bad. Oh, and another Reaper. Well, that's pretty bad, actually. Oh, this is so gross. All right. How do we win? How do we get there with just a friggin' Farbug Revenant here? We can do 4 damage with Uncaged Fury. I need them to swing team, equip swing team, and not play a blocker. Okay. 5, 10, go to 10. Swing team, don't play a blocker. Please don't play a blocker. You have to have a blocker. So gross. That thing's gonna flip. Flooding out here a little bit. How do we get out of this game? I don't think we do at this point. Slayer's Plate is just the bomb diggity. Alright, so I can gain 4 off Uncaged Fury, but I take 5, 8, 11, assuming I block Unruly Mob. 13. I take 13, I go to 1, and then I don't win. Yeah, I don't think I can win here. I swing Uncaged Fury, gain 4, go to 14, take 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the crackback. I don't quite die. 5, 8, 11, 13. Opponent's an 8, they play a blocker, and I don't have a way to win. Alright, I'm just gonna pass the turn here. I don't think I have a way out of this. I mean, I block here and take 5, 8, 10, 12. That is one option. I'm just dead. All right. Well, that was unfortunate, but we will be back for round 2.